Meet the trailblazing 18-year-old breaking sensation setting her sights on Olympic glory, contesting a world final, one-on-one, with thousands watching on in a packed arena and countless more watching virtually. Reluctant Roots own day, he took his 8-year-old daughter to what she thought would be an after-school art class, and the rest is history. Just don't ask her to pick out the greatest of all time. There's just so many GOATs, an exasperated Edra says. Subsequently, judging and the subsequent GOAT tag is simply a subjective matter of preference. Where you came from, how you were brought up and what you learned, Edra explains. What's in a name? The logist's moniker is a nod to her love of structure and organization. Even so, after a decade of competition, Edra admits that she still gets nervous to this day, which is why she began mentally preparing herself for a trip to Poland months in advance. 3 months prior, she had attended a local cypher in Orlando, where the mere sight of a Red Bull logo on the dance floor had triggered a pang of nerves. Edra acknowledged and then addressed the reaction head-on, staring at the logo until all negative connotations had dissipated.
Game time. From cranking up the heat in her hotel room to make that small space her sanctuary away from home to using visualizing techniques, Edra employed a range of methods to ensure she entered the stage in a hyper-focused state of mind. Game time. That was the first time probably ever that I wasn't jittery and super nervous for a really huge battle like that, Edra said. I knew I was going to win. I already had that in my heart. It's probably the most confident I've ever been in any battle in my life. It's crazy. Nice girls finish last. Edra and Vavi fist bumped before beginning their battle, and the fact that the BC One World Final winner was presented with a huge WWE-style belt upon winning only further reinforces the comparison. It has to be like that because you have to not only convince yourself that you beat them, but you have to convince the crowd and the judges that you're better, Edra explains. So in my mind I'm like, damn, I could smoke you on stage in the battle. But once we shake hands, once we hug after the battle, it's like, okay, I'm cool with this person, you have to just let it go. I don't take it personal. Some people do, but I don't. I think respect is one of the most important parts about hip-hop. Trailblazer with 3 straight votes, Edra was crowned a BC One champion without the need for the 4th judge's input, then sinking to her knees in tears as she was mobbed in congratulations by her fellow breakers. Age is a particular sticking point for Edra because it is a double-edged sword. It comes with the promise of even greater potential and the pride of inspiring other youngsters, but simultaneously, the danger of settling for less. If I limit myself to just being good for my age, I don't think I would have won, Edra said. Breaking barriers, inspiring the next generation of B-girls is a key motivator for Edra, not least because this is a scene historically dominated by men. Go for it, really go for it is Edra's advice to young girl breakers, and hold on to that passion. Don't be afraid because there's going to be a lot of things that might make you want to step back. Naturally, we're women, so we can be emotionally sensitive, we can be more on that feminine side. It's very masculine, it's a very aggressive dance. So we can't be afraid to be rude or be very rigid with our approach, and it's going to teach us a lot because I think, innately, like females can be more emotional, but it's also something we bring to the dance. We bring in a lot of creativity to the dance. We bring in a lot of fluidity to the dance, so don't be afraid to be yourself in the dance. Don't be afraid to learn. Going for gold. Having jetted off to another event in Los Angeles just a week after Gdansk, well-earned relaxation and vacation time are the only items on Edra's upcoming agenda. Having said that, she's already got her eyes on Paris 2024, where breaking will make its Olympic debut. Following cooperation with the World Dance Sport Federation, the International Olympic Committee announced the addition of competitive breakdancing to the 2024 schedule in December 2020. Edra believes the athleticism and physical demands of breaking make it more than worthy of Olympic status and was initially excited by the announcement, though she does wonder how beloved it will be staged at the world's biggest sporting event. Dialogue holds the key, according to Edra, as well as the need for non-egotistical leadership. Just as in her own craft, mutual respect is paramount. As for her aspirations for the games, you already know the answer. My plan is to win.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe